official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe.
Oh yeah. You're listening to 100.9 FM KWTN, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. This is the Big Voice Radio. And tonight, Wednesday night, 5 o'clock, you're listening to the Big Voice Sports Talk Show. This is your host, Coach Q. Once again, we're in episode, looks like we're on 46.
Well, I'm getting looked off
No.
already?
I was going to say we're in episode 46, ladies and gentlemen, and this is your host, Coach Q, and once again, right here by my side, my big brother, B Luv.
What's good, everybody? What's good?
So, B Luv, we got a pretty interesting episode tonight.
Yeah, if he shows up, messaging him right now.
He said he's at the res line, so I know that he's probably coming around the way. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight exclusively, we have one of the heavy eaters, really, so to speak. Our buddy, his name's Martin Cleveland, call him Choco Boy. He's recently kind of making himself a name, man. He kind of getting famous out there, Facebook famous,
Yep.
And he's just recently won his like back-to-back years on some eating competition up in Sioux City, Iowa.
Yep.
And
was it in Sioux City?
I believe that taco place right there. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll definitely get to that. But ladies and gentlemen, we do got Marty Cleveland gonna be on the show this evening. So stick around to listen to all that talk about his eating competitions. He's really impressive, man, and a lot of people are sharing his videos and stuff like that. So like I said, he's getting kind of Facebook famous out there on social media. Cool. So we will get to that.
Right.
But we do want to start off by giving some early shout outs, in the sports world out there. B Luv, I went to play ball the other night.
No way.
Yeah, on Monday night they got Old Man League. I mean, it's not Old Man League. It's just they're opening gym and everybody 35 and over gets priorities over everybody else. So
yeah.
But I got to run some games and kind of dropped a couple pounds this last couple months, man, and it seemed like it was a little bit easier to run around out there, man.
Yeah,
so
that's how it was for me last year.
I didn't make no buckets, so man, I couldn't make nothing.
Yeah,
but these young guys, they don't pass the ball any.
No, heck no. You're just out there inbound the ball to them and stuff like that. That's how it is.
But you know what? I felt good when I was done because I went home, I was all sweaty, took a shower, ready for bed. I felt so good, and I slept like a baby.
Cool.
So,
hey, ladies and gentlemen, the big dog just now walked into the box here.
Yeah, when he walked in, it was like all rise.
Yeah.
And
then he just smells sexy. I don't know if that's onions from a burrito or if that's his new cologne or what. Or maybe he washed up for once. Who knows?
It might be that. I think that might be it. He might have for once. But ladies and gentlemen, with us here right now, back-to-back food competition champion, 2 years in a row running, and probably a couple more years coming up too. So, but Marty Cleveland, Choco Boy, say hello to the listeners out there, Marty.
How you doing?
Hello. Yeah, bro. Hey, it's real good to see you again. Haven't seen you for a while, man. And then I remember just not too long ago, I watched on my Facebook, watched a memory of the competition you had up, not the competition, but the big Indian taco you ate up in South Dakota that couple years back.
Yeah, that 5 pound challenge in Watecha.
Yeah, so I watched that and I was thinking about you. And then all of a sudden I looked up on Facebook and he was at it again. And then he come out with the championship. So hey, congratulations first of all.
Yeah,
thanks. I mean, man, me and Buff.
It's a different kind of, like I said, we're supposed to be kind of like a little sports talk show and stuff, but that's the different kind of competition. So it's
well, hey,
cool. And I think
my wife asked me, she says, that ain't no sport, is it? And I was like, well,
it could be.
Hey, I said, Joey Chestnut wins on 4th of July on ESPN every year. He wouldn't be on ESPN if it wasn't a sport.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So he's a hot dog swallowing guy.
Yeah, he's got
jokes.
Hot lunch.
Hey, and then like I said, we're gonna get into all that stuff here.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and hey, Marty, can you join in and discuss some of these other sports with us, man, too? Yep. So we're gonna knock a couple of these out real quick.
Okay.
All right. First and foremost, we're gonna go and talk about the Let's see, the high school boys football team.
Came up a little short.
Yeah, this past weekend they had the championship game up at USD. Played Todd County in the championship game up there for the All Nations League, and they come up short. I gotta tip my hat to Todd County. They was a tough football team.
Yeah,
they were a tough football team, and I thought Winnebago was ready.
Yeah, and, their quarterback was pretty good, and then they had a running back that just hit the holes hard. I mean, I didn't watch. I watched a few highlights of the boys playing this year. Never really actually watched a game, and sitting there watching the game, and I was impressed. One of the ones that stood out to me. This is me. Is Brian Kennedy's boy. What the heck was his name? Yeah. Oh boy, that Brian was sitting behind me, and I was teasing him. Dude, I said, "That's not your boy. I never seen you hit like how he can hit."
Yeah.
Then that one, he really popped their quarterback on that one, or that running back, and he just jumped up real quick. And I just looked at Brian and looked at him. We better get DNA testing, bro. That's not yours. you just start laughing at me.
I don't know if you listened to the live streams of the games throughout the season, but I talked about him a lot too.
Oh yeah.
And I brought up Brian's name, from back when he was in high school, and he thanked me for that, But the kid deserves the credit, because on both sides of the ball, not just defense, not just all the hits he was saying, but just getting the ball. He's good for 8 yards a carry, 8-9 yards a carry. That's what it was,
Yeah, and then
I think he cramped up.
He might have. Yeah, they were. It was like when he got in a little. He must have hit somebody, or they did a gang tackle or something. Then he kind of got up. He didn't even get up. I think he's sitting there, but his dad was like, "Oh no, just be a cramp." And then he got up and he cramped out. So it was like, "Oh, okay, yeah." So he was good.
Yeah, but congratulations to our boys.
Yeah.
Regardless of the outcome of that game,
Sure.
Second place is still, it was better than not even making the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
But I do want to give a shout out for this football season though to our Winnebago boys that made all conference. Mm-hmm. Okay, so first Antrell Harlan, he made all conference. Mm-hmm. Caden Kennedy, he made all conference. Cassius Carnes, he made all conference. Mm-hmm. Jared Doxey made all conference.
All American Doxey.
And then Caden Brownrigg and Santonio got honorable mention.
Santonio
Neiman.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's Autumn's boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still trying to get these kids down with their folks. That's how I'll know them. One thing I seen Chocoboy at the game when we were up there, and he showed me a video. Boy, the era. I mean, I know they're trying to be, for player safety and stuff like that. But when you erase a real good block, and then you throw a flag on it, or a real good open field hit, and they throw a flag on it because it's unsportsmanlike or roughing or something like that. Nephew Raiden just planted that one kid on that one block, and then shoulder was in, hit him with the shoulder right in the chest. There it is, right there. Choke's got it.
Yeah. And
just planted him. Then all kinds of flags start coming in. You're like, what are you supposed to do nowadays? Just take the helmets off and give them flags. Then if we're gonna be, this is football. These kids play the sport. They play that for the contact.
Yeah.
I know I can understand the player safety, and I know that there's somebody out there that had a relative or something that
But if it's a legal fundamental hit, it's just a hard hit, and you can't penalize somebody for it.
And he was shoulder pad on chest. And that's not helmet to helmet or anything.
Well, where they got him at is where he wasn't looking at he was running.
So like defenseless.
Yeah.
Or
So if you look closer, he wasn't.
Yeah. It was still. I mean, ever since Kenny Bell he did that block against Wisconsin like that. What was that? 10 years ago. Ever since then, I'm just like, oh my gosh. Just take these helmets off these guys and just give them flags in.
Just play flag football instead.
Kind of what that reminded me of when I did see that. Yeah. Caught it on camera.
Yeah, wow. That was a good catch.
But yeah, but good job Winnebago football. I mean, I wish we could have got all you players in here. After a championship and stuff like that. But we're gonna have to do this next year. Then
all you all conference players well deserve it. I seen one game, and every one of you guys deserve that.
Yep.
Deserve that. So
and then
congratulations, boys.
Yeah, and then we do see a lot of good talent coming up too. So
yep.
Big shoes to fill, but we got some big feet coming up to fill those shoes though.
Yep.
All right, so moving on. The Omaha Nation. I want to give them their boys a shout out too. Omaha Nation's boys. There's probably about 5, maybe 6 of those boys made the all-conference team as well.
Oh, good.
I don't know if you can zoom in on that bottom part. But Oman Nation, Beth has a picture of them up there right now. Can you read those names, Appa?
All conference. Ryland Grant Sr.
No, Ryland Grant, he's a senior.
Oh, Ryland Grant Sr. Oh, yeah, well, Senior. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that are all these guys. Either that or all these guys are dads out there.
Yeah, he might be a senior. Who knows?
We're from the Riz, you know.
Johnny Walker, he's a senior.
Johnny Buckets.
Travis Phillips, he's a junior. Daryl Blackbird III, he's a senior.
Uh-huh.
And we got some honorable mentions. Christian Caillou, he's a sophomore. Evander Parker, he's a senior. And that's it right there.
All right, yeah.
Good job, guys.
And they made the trip up to the championship game to go and receive those awards. So congratulations to the all-conference and the honorable mention young men from Oman Nation there. And
congrats, boys.
Johnny Buckets.
Which one's that, Quince?
Number 8. That's
okay.
That's Emmett's boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, so okay, moving on to another one. One of the young ladies that used to play basketball for the Lady Indians here in Winnebago, young relative Sylvia Valentino.
Oh yeah,
Rich and Jess's daughter. She's I think in her second season down here in I believe it's in Columbus. It's called Central, I believe.
Okay.
And so she's actually started her season off and she's doing very well. I can see she's getting some clock out there. She's still pulling for threes. So that's good though. But I want to say give her a shout out right there to Sylvia for continuing on, because you know what, watching her play ball in high school, you could tell she loved to play ball.
Yeah,
she loved to play ball. You know, and for her size, she reminded me of Bink. Back in the day, she was kind of big girl, but she was quick.
Yeah,
and then she could handle the rock.
Yep,
and then she could shoot the rock.
And she's real aggressive too.
Yeah, real aggressive.
Yeah,
and so, but there's a picture of her right there, and Bethany has a picture of Sylvia right there with her squad. Man, look at that girl that she's standing by. She looks like she's got to be about at least 6'2".
Well, I think Sylvia's 5'2", so she's probably about 5'8".
Oh yeah, she's about 5'1".
But yeah, I enjoyed watching Sylvia play when she played for us here.
Yeah, she
was really good. I mean, she was part of the tournament, or the team that went down to the state tournament for us, and she did really good. Just real. I mean, you wouldn't think like, because she's shorter and kind of big boned, that how fast she was.
Yeah,
her little bitty footsteps, and she's real fast.
Yeah,
I remember.
She actually helped out a lot with the pace of the Lady Indians out here too.
Yeah.
You know, as for running the ball and stuff like that, she always pushed the ball, of course.
Yeah,
so.
She's a good ball player.
Yeah. Well, congratulations and big shout out there, Sylvia. Keep it up, girl. It's a long season, you know, and we just hope the best for you, and we'll be checking in on you. And yeah, I know your parents are really proud, so shout out to Jess and Rich too. All right, so next one. Hey, I'll go back to that Virginia. Yeah, right there. We'll just go ahead and bring this one up. I didn't put this on the schedule, but I just want to give a shout out to my little sis right here, Virginia Snake Bowman. What does that say right there, Buff? It's she got the Miss
Dartmouth College.
What
the heck does that say?
Powwow Ambassador.
Oh, okay.
And so she got that. There's a big old
there now I can see
youth summit that happened out in Washington D.C. and she out of all the nations, our own Ho Chung relative right there got that award. So congratulations to Virginia right there.
Nice.
Yeah, and awesome ribbon work. Look at that. But yeah, shout out to her.
Cool.
And then let's go on into some Peru State basketball, man. Peru State basketball. David Wingett, and I don't think Matt got any clock, but David and Matt still on their senior year, their final hoorah down in Peru State, and they played their first game, and they actually got the dub. And I kind of had this pulled up. They got the win, and
I think that was like their little jamboree game or something, or little. I don't think it really went on there.
Well, I know he had 11 points in that jamboree game.
Uh-huh.
But in their home opener, I believe he had 22 points.
Oh, Dave did already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so
they're already one game in?
One game in.
So then they actually take the court tonight as well.
Yes, tonight, the Peru State Bobcats and our very own David Winget, they're going to be in action down at Doane College down in Crete, Nebraska.
The GOAT.
Yeah, so Beth has a picture. Peru State actually has David on the front cover of their website this morning, so there's a lot of pictures being sent out. So good luck.
Kind of odd seeing him in a different number besides 50.
Yeah.
But the blue and white still looks good on you there, Chunch.
Yeah. But, well, good luck, Winget brothers right there. And then also stick with that, Natasha Dill. Mm-hmm. They played in their first game down in Lawrence, Kansas. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. The game happened down there. Yeah, and it was a close game, B.
Was it?
A close game,
I didn't hear nothing about it.
So I think Peru only beat Haskell by like 6 points. It was like 86-80 or something like that. So it was a high scoring game.
A lot of points. Yeah.
Or it might have been 68-60.
Oh, okay. Well,
but,
that's average. They talked it up real quick, and well, that's probably averaging.
The tribe kind of got a lot of kids down there from the tribe.
Yeah,
down to Peru. Yeah,
because even
Hunchka's down there.
Yeah, even nephew Hunchka's
right.
down there playing football too. So
wow.
And yeah, man, like just like Peru State, just they
we got golfers from here,
golfers, basketball players on both,
and football player not too. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yep. So, but anyway, right there.
That's her right
Natasha,
there.
Yeah, Natasha Dill.
Nate Dill, if you're listening, that's a better looking jumper than yours.
Yeah, look at that good form right there. have to teach her dad how to shoot a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, she started her season off too, and I know Keisha Snyder will be playing after the Christmas break. So
I forgot about her
so we're gonna be talking a lot of basketball all over the place, this coming season. So yeah, there's a lot of good pictures right there of Natasha. Natasha and Keisha, the ones that we talked about, they and then Sylvia, the one that we talked about, they're the ones that took Winnebago to the state tournament. I believe they got third or fourth place. Fourth. So
they dethroned, or they took the number one seed out in the first opening round.
Yeah,
and then to get to state, they took the number one ranked team out so they had that real good run right there. Yeah. But then ran out of gas. Yeah.
How can you not run out of gas playing against the two top ranked teams? Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyway, so good luck for the rest of the season there.
Good luck, y'all,
young lady. And then moving on to the Haskell cross country. How about that one, B? That was after last week's episode. We were hyping up, Diamond being able to host the conference track meet down there at Haskell, and his dad Jeff went live, and so I got to watch it. And man, Diamond, his squad, like their whole team, there's some runners, man.
Really,
there's some runners. Like I think like they are the Haskell's. I didn't get to watch the girls run, but Haskell's boys, the men's team, like maybe the first out of the top 15, they probably had like 6 runners come in.
So this guy got first place in that race.
Yeah.
So he beat Dami.
Yeah, they were 1 and 2.
Wow, and that's why it's like that. And
then
girls like that. Wow.
Then Diami was actually in 3rd place, and then that long stretch right there at the very end of the race, he had a kick and he just sprinted and he ended up catching that guy and passing him up to get 2nd place.
You know what's crazy is that come full circle, because that's what happened to him down there his senior year down in state, and then when they ran the mile and 2 mile, he was 2nd place or 3rd place that whole time, or one of them he was right there, and then the guys come up and beat him on doing that long run right at the end and passed down up and then kind of bumped him down a little bit. So that's good to know that he has that kick,
Yeah.
Running brave, Billy Mills move right there.
Yeah, there's a lot of pictures were taken. There's a lot of family that went down. My mom and dad went down.
Oh yeah, there's mom and pops right there.
Diami's grandmas and aunties and bros and
Stella,
sisters,
Grandma Stella, auntie.
But they had a lot of family down there to support him, and man, they did show out too, and they qualified.
Are you kidding me?
They qualified for the national meet, and they're running up in Washington State.
Yep, that's gonna be bad.
So that is gonna be something like I've never heard of anybody from Winnebago doing something like that. So
I wonder whether they're gonna run up there. They probably have, if it's like if they're gonna be a golf course again, or if they got
man, that would be good information. Maybe Jeff, if you're listening, maybe send the Big Voice Facebook Messenger, send a little map or something like that of the course that he's gonna be running or something. We'll definitely be following up with how Dami and his squad does up there, because it ain't just him going.
No,
it's his whole squad that's going.
That's good stuff, man.
Yeah, and then I shout out to the girls too, because the girls did very well too down there. So
good job down there, y'all.
Yeah,
Keep going.
All right, man. So I wanted to. It's 5:20. I wanted to give a few shout outs. The next thing I have in line right here, and just talk a little bit about youth basketball, and mainly talk about an East High League that Winnebago's been a part of for the last 24 years.
Dang.
And it's a league. It's called Hayworth Hoops. And the same coach, or the Vanderloo family started, because the Vanderloo family's been basketball coaches at East High for decades. And the guy who's running it now, his name's Raz Vanderloo, close friend of mine. He took over after his brother retired from coaching, and he took over the league. And the league actually is his staff, his coaching staff, and his varsity ball players. They're all referees, and then some of his JV players, they all keep book up there. So the league itself is ran by the basketball program there.
That's cool.
And it's helped to raise money for the basketball program, but it's also to help their younger crew that's over there at East Middle, and East Middle, and then the other kids out there in the Morningside area continue on playing basketball, organized basketball. It's a development league,
cool.
It's a development league.
Cool.
And so, big shout out to Raz and his staff up there. Remember Rob Wooten? He used to play on your basketball team back in the day, Coach Rob. Anyway, he's been on the coaching staff up there for years,
and
man.
He's been reffing for years too.
He's been reffing all these years, so he remembers like with Kuna Bass, those guys, and Jeff Baird, those guys, when they were all coming up, little bitty guys, because he was reffing back then too.
Yeah.
But he's been a lifelong coach up there at East High, and there's a lot of other gentlemen, that are involved up there that are there every year. But you know what? That same league, seeing people like Kirk Heinrich come through. That kid from Iowa, he was from South Sioux. Mike Gazelle, Gazelle, that guy. Oh man, a lot of other big names that came out of this Sioux City in northeast Nebraska and Iowa area right here. Cool. Woodbury, the other guy, the big old kid from Iowa that played with Gazelle. Woodbury.
Yeah,
the big left-hander. Yeah, those guys all played at Hayworth up there. So
that's cool.
And then not only that, but our Winnebago team's been up there, like I said, for the last 24 years.
Wow.
And Raz and his crew, they always treat us real good up there. Real respectful and everything. Some of the calls that the refs make, kind of, I don't know about that. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Hey, but bro, that league up there, that league actually made me grow up as a young coach to the older coach that I am now. Because I used to get technicals like every week, and they used to have to pull me out to the side and say, Coach Bass, man, I know you're really into the game and stuff like that, but you can't be, this and that.
Yeah.
And I'd have to say, man, I'm sorry, and I really was sorry, but I was a young coach and just didn't like how, like how it is, like how the referee situation is all the time. But over the years, I learned to kind of chill out and, yes sir, no sir, and please and thank you and stuff like that. We get more fair refs by talking like that.
Yeah, and it goes to just not on that level, you don't want to say it like that, but on the high school level, like what we had told Jeffrey with the boys, just beat them, and then just the rest won't matter, just blow them out. Don't worry about it. That's kind of that's the way I think anyway.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about it is like, a shout out to all those guys. So this past weekend they had their preseason tournament. So it's the tournament that's the next week starts league. So our boys, the Warpath team, the 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, all competed, and we were happy to take away 2 championships up there.
Nice.
Our 4th grade squad, Coach Pete, our little bro.
Oh, he got that?
Yeah, Coach Pete and his little squad, they got first place in a fourth.
Pete's first year, bro.
Yeah, his first year, and just seeing the look on his face, and the excitement that he got out of it, he's gonna be doing this for years. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what it is.
He didn't tell me that the guys won, but we had a little meeting not yesterday, the day before, and then he was really talking about you missed out on good games or something like that, stuff on Sundays when they're out there. I was like, I want to try to get up there, but there's so many kids, so many teams up there. They all play like at the same time or something like that. Then of course I'm priorities first. I'm gonna watch my grandbabies play before. Yeah. But when I can get to someone else, then if I see other natives team plays, I'll go over and watch them too. But yeah, I just kind of got to do it that way.
Yeah. So fourth grade got it. They got the championship, and then I believe they played a team from East. Mm-hmm. And then fifth grade and sixth grade had to play in the same bracket because of lack of teams. But it ended up being a decent sized bracket.
Good.
And our fifth grade and our sixth grade got second and third.
Oh, wow.
And that fifth and sixth grade game was a close one because we had to play each other.
I was going to say they played each other.
Yeah, and so it was a close game. So it just and then the team that we lost to was a team from East. In the seventh grade, yeah, that's right. Yeah, seventh grade. Keitel and his squad with Coach Cedric. Coach Carlos was coaching the sixth grade team, and Coach Duran, and then Coach Chris LaPointe, he was coaching the fifth grade team. So that's the coaches there. And then Coach Cedric Black there, he coached the seventh grade team, and they won their division. Bro, that seventh grade team, I'm gonna tell you what, man, you gotta come watch them at least one time. And you're going to want to go watch them again. They're just solid, like all around.
Good.
They got probably like 8 guys deep.
Wow.
Talent.
Good.
Oh, man. And then when they have this kid named Sebastian, he's a big dude from Sioux City.
Oh, okay.
He's like 6'2", 6'3".
In seventh grade?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And he's good.
Wow.
He's good. So Coach Chris coached him for a summer, and then last year, and he just worked on post-up moves and everything like that. The kid's gonna be solid, man.
Cool.
So anyway, but that seventh grade won the championship, and then our eighth grade team got second place, and we lost to a team from Walt Hill, the ATC team. They got 3 boys here from Bago, and I think 3 or 4 boys from down at Walt Hill, and pretty solid squad, man.
That's good.
Pretty solid squad, but that's gonna be a battle because that championship game went down to the wire, so that's gonna be a good league right there to try to see how the ending comes up.
I'll give a little shout out too. I went and watched my my 7th grade daughter. Granddaughter. They played their nemesis, her old Bullets team from Bancroft in the area. Yeah. And they ended up getting them first time they got them. So Coach Sean Walker down there, he was liking it for his girls because then on top of that, some of the girls didn't play up to par, and they still end up getting it. It was a good game. I watched that one. They were up 12 with about 4 minutes, and they ended up winning by like 5, I think. But it was a good game.
All right.
So yeah,
congrats to those girls.
Good job.
It's just gonna be a long season of all kinds of basketball, man. It's just gonna keep it going. Okay.
Cool.
But anyway, so yeah, shout out to Raz Vandaloo, the Hayworth Hoops. 24 years running for Winnebago teams. Warpath, the squad that's called Warpath, been up there for like the last 7 years or so, and just can't say thank you enough, gentlemen, for what you do for our boys up there in your guys' league. So,
all right, let's get to Choco Boy swallowing burritos.
Now we got the second the second half of the show, ladies and gentlemen. We, like I said, we got our little bro Choco Boy Marty Cleveland. He recently just this past week, was it yesterday?
It was
a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Did you go bathroom yet?
No, it was Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
So, and that place is up in Sioux City, right?
Yeah, it's over on.
How do you say that place? Taco.
El Goro? Is that that one?
Yeah, I believe that's how it says. El Goro or El Gorillo, something like that.
Is it kind of right downtown there by Hard Rock?
No, they got 2 locations. One's over by on the west side.
Okay. Is that where the competition is?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So then, okay. So anyway, but what I saw on Facebook that you won a competition, and I'm not even going to talk about it because I want you to kind of tell us about it. So if you could just kind of let us know a little bit about what happened the other day.
It's a challenge that they invited me up to, and at their establishment. I still don't know how to say their name, to be honest. And I don't want to chop up their name, but anyways, they had a competition back in 2019. I won that one, and they brought it back this year, and they wanted me to come back defend my title. So I was just like, all right, you know, it was a free meal, so I was like, all right, I went up there and you know, took it down.
That's the way to look at it, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it was a win-win. You know what I mean? So they wanted me to defend my title, so I went up there and did that, and it was pretty intense.
How many people how many people did they invite to the competition?
Well, they didn't really. It was an open registration, so
but they invited you.
Yeah, that's all.
That's like Craig Hodges got invited back when he.
The 3-point contest back then. He wasn't even playing on a team, but they invited him back to
defend his title. So how many guys altogether? How many people?
16.
16?
Yeah.
That's a lot of tacos, man.
Yeah, that was.
So that's what I was gonna ask you. So what was it? Tell the listeners what actually was part of the competition. What did you have to eat?
Well, the competition broke down. There was a burrito was broke down into 4 parts, and each part weighed 2 pounds, so it was 8 pounds total. So you had your beef, rice, all the. I really can't tell you what was all in it. It was a big burrito though.
Yeah.
Did they bust you down into like 4 burritos, and then, or did they have?
No, they had
they just cut
two big old logs, and they just cut it in half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then that was it. Was like 8 pounds.
Yeah, well, you can see on there. You can see on there. There's a.
If you're watching on the Facebook on the Facebook feed, check out the pictures right there that DJ Besseme's got pulling up because they
didn't take a picture of the burrito.
Yeah, they did. I mean, well,
not after you ate it. Oh, right there.
Oh, there's a picture of that. Right. Oh, 2 logs like that. Look, they put it in that big old tin right there.
It's gonna come. It's gonna come back out in 2 logs too.
Probably in 1. But man, look at that. Yeah, those are some big old burritos, man. Okay, so
is that Trav? Trav make that? Do it too?
No.
Oh, that's not Trav.
He would have wiped that out.
Oh, there it is, right there.
Yeah. So. Oh man! So then you guys had a certain amount of time. Oh my gosh!
We had 15 minutes to try to finish that.
Okay, and then what happened after that? Into the 15 minutes.
Well, into the 15 minutes, it was like constant eating from start to finish. You had none to take a breath, and that's about it. And like you're in eating the whole entire time, and I got down to at least just a little bit under 2 pounds, 1.15.
So they'll go. Yeah. So that's how they determine if you won or not for who had the less.
Yeah.
Weight of the.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when they got done, they weighed everybody's burrito what they had left.
So you didn't wipe it all the way out either.
No, before that.
He ate the most in the 15 minutes.
That's how it went.
That's okay. Yeah.
I still won though. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Besides a free dinner.
Hey. So I finished it after that 15 minutes, though.
But no, the tripped out part about it was the challenge before that. 2 years prior to that, they had a 10-pound challenge in the 15 minutes. I finished that one, but like I said, I haven't been eating like that. I didn't have much time to train.
Wait, 10 pounds?
Yeah.
So another 2 pounds on top of this one, and you knocked that one out?
Yeah.
You did that a couple times. It took you a couple times to do that, though, didn't you?
No, that was
an Indian taco.
Indian taco.
Oh, okay. So I see you getting in a bunch of these, bro. They're starting to mix in together, and I can't even remember. Man, that's cool,
that's no joke, man. That's some crazy, some crazy competition right there, man. I think the only time I ever try to do any sort of kind of eating contest was at the police academy. We on one Friday night we did cakes and pies from the cafeteria, and like 4 or something like that. Yeah. And I couldn't even imagine eating no more than that, man.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Oh, so yeah. So hey, I actually dropped off. Look at in front of you guys. I got some of these records. I was thinking, we should say some or talk about some of these crazy records out there that they had. And I know Choco Boy's not trying to go get these records here, but like, I'll just start off with a couple ones that I kind of highlighted.
That catches your eye.
That catches my eye,
yeah.
and most of or a lot of these that I highlighted are things that like I ate before, or I know, like this one right here, jalapeno poppers. So the record for jalapeno poppers is the guy, the GOAT. His name is Joey Chestnut, and he ate 118 jalapeno poppers.
In how long?
Wow.
10 minutes. All right, Buff. go ahead.
Okay,
Read
so
one out.
this one here, it might be the same dude, but
Yeah, some of these guys got a whole bunch of records.
yep, chicken wings. The long form, whatever that means.
The flats,
Is that what it is? The flats?
I believe so.
In 30 minutes, he ate 182 chicken wings. but like we were talking about before the show aired today, we were like saying, wow, when it comes to those wings, how do they clean them up? You know, do they clean them up and get everything off them where it's just the bone, or do they just take a couple bites off? If it was a drum, you just eat around that meaty part of the
I
drum
know
and
what
throw
you
it
mean.
away, you know?
Yeah, we'd have to see about that.
Yeah, so I mean, that's just.
I think they got to clean them up.
What
They
about
gotta clean them up?
What about you, Mario? What name off your list there?
All right, hold on.
I know, right? One you can go for too, bro. You better not even read it.
Where?
Right there. Right
No,
there.
we all got different
No,
ones.
up here, bro. Oh, you got different ones? Okay, this one right here. Oh, we all got different ones? Okay.
Yeah,
here.
we do got
While
different
Choke's still looking, I'm gonna holler this other one out here.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. So this guy's name was Cookie Jarvis. No, I'm sorry. That Joey Chestnut again. This guy's the man. Hot dog eating contest. 76 Nathan's famous hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes.
When was that? That was a couple years
That
ago.
was 2 years ago on the 4th of July.
So, just bringing that one up.
Yeah.
Every 4th of July, out there at Coney Island in New York, they have the Nathan's hot dog eating contest, and it happens on 4th of July every year. And ESPN goes live out there. So if you ever want to see something like that, that one is probably the most famous one, the Nathan's hot dog one.
Well, it's on ESPN, you said?
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
ESPN on 4th of July.
Same guy,
You
Joey.
find one?
The same guy, Joey. On November 24th, 2014, in a matter of 10 minutes, he ate 9 pounds, 35 ounces of full turkey.
Damn. This one here,
This guy
this one here, boneless buffalo wings. 9 pounds of boneless buffalo wings in 10 minutes by Patrick Berlotti.
Here's the one you guys, everybody can relate to. Tacos from Taco Bell. Same guy,
Oh, yeah.
Joey Chestnut. 10 minutes, ate 53 soft tacos.
Yeah, 53.
53 of them.
I might be able to get that one.
You know what? I was just saying that too earlier, bro, before you walked in. I was like, Taco Bell tacos on South Shores are only 2 bites. You do 53 of them, it's only 106 bites.
How about next episode we get some Taco Bell tacos and me and you go at it?
All right.
There you go. I'll try and get. Hey,
fine.
I told this guy that I would get some hot dogs tonight if me and you would go over these lists while he see how many hot dogs he can eat tonight, and he said he didn't want to do it. So.
Oh, wow. I see that.
Exactly.
He eat
See?
them like spaghetti noodle.
How about this one right here? Fortune Bay Indian Tacos from the Fortune Bay Casino.
I've been there. I was
Really?
just up there. That's Mayan spot. Mayan Beltran.
39 Fortune Bay Indian Tacos.
Wow.
Same guy.
That can't be in 8 minutes. There must be some small Indian
Well, I was gonna
tacos.
say, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get hold of Mayan.
But Jeffrey Esper or something like that, Mayan, we got to check that.
This one here didn't come up, but this guy, Cookie Jarvis, I said this earlier. 1 gallon, 9 ounces of vanilla ice cream in 12 minutes. Boy, that's a headache right there.
That is a headache. That's just every bite is a headache.
Yeah. Hey.
Remember those little things that on Easter, those peeps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Stoney, 2017, 255 peeps.
Wow.
Better take a metformin after that
You
too.
better, Frank, go into diabetic coma.
And that's why I said they don't eat like that day in day out. They
They just got trained for that.
yeah.
Hey, you got to quit saying they, say we. How about Twinkies, guys?
I just put one down.
How many more do you think you can eat, bro? For real?
Twinkies?
Yeah.
Well, after I take one of my shots, I'll probably about 20 more.
You can eat 20 altogether?
Yeah.
What about you, Chokes? How many Twinkies do you think you can eat?
Probably.
I'm about had it with your phones though.
It's not my phone. About 30.
121 Twinkies.
Whoa.
Oh my God, someone quit calling quits. We're on talk show.
Yeah.
My kids.
Every
So,
Wednesday, we just ask from
Green
5 to
chili.
6.
Green chili. Soup. Like a 1.5 gallons of green chili stew in 6 minutes by Gideon OG.
All right, here you go. Here's one. Sonia Thomas. Chicken nuggets in 5 minutes. Ate 80 of them. That might be doable.
80
in 5 minutes, though?
That might be doable.
I don't know, man.
That might be doable.
Right?
Gee, here's what
Hey, that could be doable for real. Like, because like sometimes you do it. If you do it 20, and you're kind of like, man, I could probably go a little bit more. Well, I guess 40 would be too much for me.
Yeah.
This one just says,
Cow brain.
how about you guys want to hear a ramen noodle one?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Ramen noodle, 10.5 pounds of ramen noodle in 8 minutes. The guy's name is Tim Eater X Janus.
How come you guys got all the cool ones?
That's what I was going to say the same thing. Quest gave us all the good ones. And look at me.
Wow. I think I think that would be a pretty cool competition to have something like that. I know the Winnebago tribe always puts on the 4th of July, firework display and stuff, and those activities that go along with that. Maybe somebody should plant a bug in somebody's ear on maybe holding it like a hot dog eating contest or something like that, and actually have some money for it.
They had one, didn't they? For like an employee one.
Yeah.
Somebody didn't invite me, obviously.
They should just open it up, like just open it up.
They had one down to Native Star too before.
Black
really?
Center, yeah.
Yeah. And then Black Hawk Center, that one, yeah.
Well, we gotta get that going, but make it for some big money.
Okay, check this
Make
one
it
out.
for some big money.
The regular street tacos,
Yeah.
same guy, Joey Chestnut, 8 minutes, 126 tacos.
Whatever a 3-inch tortilla is.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
that's
regular
a little
street,
bit
regular
like
street
that.
taco, yeah. That, guess where it was at?
I don't know.
Mystic Lake Casino.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Mystic Lake getting on the spot.
23 6-inch Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, 10 minutes. That's crazy.
2 pounds, 10 ounce, Holly spiral ham, 5 minutes. Brian Miller.
That's just crazy, man.
It
Crazy.
is, man.
Making my
That is.
stomach stretch just talking about it.
Yes. Hey, Marty, you got anything planned, or is there anything else coming up on the spotlight anywhere, on the radar?
Well, there's I've been talking for about a couple years now. There's actually a steak challenge up in somewhere right above South Dakota by Vermilion area.
Okay.
So it's like a 76 ounce.
Oh,
yeah,
that's in Yankton, bro. That's what is that one place called?
76. How big is that?
76 ounces.
How big is
That's
that?
it's just gonna be about like
every 16.
Is it just
every
the
16
steak?
ounces?
steak. I mean, I think there's sides though, but
You got to just eat the sides as well?
yeah, but you get like an hour, half hour.
right there. It's called
Yeah.
Oh, 72
Yeah.
ounce steak, bro.
Says right there.
Oh, this one says 70. No, that's in Long Island. You ain't going out there, bro.
I could.
I could have win a couple more of these.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know, man. Depending on one thing, when I was watching you eat that Indian taco that time, bro. I mean, I don't know if you were still doing it when you're doing this regular taco or this burrito one. Because I seen that you were drinking Dr. Pepper, and I know you try to do that to make yourself belch to make more
Yeah.
room. I know
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I know that. But it seems like to me, you would just eat as much as you can and then just sip of water to kind of like just. But I don't know. There's obviously tricks to it.
Well, a lot of when you're eating that much food, and after the first I say the 6-minute mark, and like even like the 4-minute mark, your food starts to turn bland after that.
Oh yeah.
Then when it's after that, you're just doing flavor changes, and you like use hot sauce, anything you can think of that you like that you eat on a normal basis that you can take a lot of, and you use that to match the taste of whatever's like I did the Sugar Daddies challenge up in North Sioux. It was a 3.5 pound burger with fries. It came up to like 5 and some change. And after a while, after like I failed the first time. I got it in 22 minutes and 30 seconds. Once you have to finish it in 22 minutes. And the second time I came back, I finished it in 12 minutes.
Damn.
So I cut my time in half, but at the same time, I had to get past the charboiled taste. How do you say that?
Oh yeah, charboiled.
Yep.
Yeah. Then after that flavor just took over, and I couldn't finish it the first time, but I still finished the sandwich. But I was just 30 seconds too late.
What'd you end up doing? Like putting
mayo and barbecue sauce. They brought out that, and I just covered it in it and kept going.
Well, I guess that makes sense, man. I mean, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, look at Jamie Moore too. Sorry about that. We still got another one down there. Lala Carr, Don Proust.
Wayland, old time Fort Randall had a watermelon eating contest.
Oh, there you go. Yep. Sorry about that, guys. We just now seen that. We're trying to get through those so we can get to this
But yeah,
interview with Chocoboy.
It's based off Lala Carnes.
Lala Carnes down there played basketball at Peru State
as a freshman.
Yeah.
Peru State, just for anybody that wants to know, Peru State's men's and women's team, if you just go to their website, there's a link to the game. You don't have to worry about buying no pass or anything like that. You can just press on the link, and the school shares that so everybody can watch a game.
Even away games, bro?
Yeah, well, tonight, because tonight, as soon as I get done, I'm going to go turn on my phone and watch it.
What time tip off?
7.
Okay.
So, but yeah, man, So I never got any eating competitions.
I know there's stories about you two. What you guys got any brotherly rivalry growing up, challenging each other eating at all, or no?
On eating? Yeah. Milwaukee. It was it was no challenge, but it was out. Kind of seemed like who can eat more. But I mean, after Pop started getting mad because they were getting more expensive.
It was
Pandora's box.
Bro. It was just me and Quincy always just do 2 and 2 in a bowl. And that was plenty. I can't even do that now. I mean, I can't even do that. I'd just be miserable. I'll go get 2 dogs in a bowl and I'm good after that. Crazy.
Yeah, not anymore. But back in the day, we, double whoppers. Get double whoppers.
Every time we competed, it was always just outside on the basketball court, and that was the only time. Really, not too much with this food stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey. Competition was at that dinner table every time they brought the big piece of chicken out or big piece of bread. You stuck your finger in your mouth and poked. Remember? That's mine. And then after that, nobody wanted to be like, See, so there was competition.
Okay. I forgot about that stuff. That's gross, but Quincy used to do that.
46.
Yeah. So anyway, talking about the eating competitions and bringing up these records and stuff like that is kind of making me hungry. But yeah, we can definitely get into, bro. You want to talk a little bit about the Nebraska Cornhuskers? I know I had a question mark on the thing, but I mean I know that you were sitting there watching the game. I know you was probably cussing around and stuff.
Well, I had to kind of keep it on the low, the volume down a little bit because I was watching it up at the arena when I was watching Cassidy and Carlina play basketball. So the first half went in. I think we were stalemate. I think it was 10s. So I didn't watch the second half, but I'm glad I didn't watch the second half because I heard the refs kind of refed them a couple calls, and it went down to the end and they blew it. I could have swore we could have won our last 4 games, but it is what it is. I heard there's up for another quarterback. They're talking about doing another quarterback change and for this week, and just to see. Myself, I don't really. However, if we can get one more game out of these last 3, so we can get a bowl game, then this season's okay with me. Yeah. But as long as we beat Iowa, then everything's good. So it is what it is. This team's looking pretty good. The defense looking pretty good, but we got a few bumps and bruises. So some of our playmakers are out and stuff like that. So after this week, then I think we'll have a bye week before we go into Wisconsin, and then we should be see what happens going into the Iowa game, but. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of letting it go. I'm okay with the way the season went out so far this year. I'm okay with it. So,
but if any team that they should have beat, I think we should have been Michigan State because I was looking at their record earlier and saying, Michigan State's usually kind of decent in sports, and their basketball programs, Izzo's getting a little old, so. His program's kind of going down. Football program went down a lot, but I thought they were going to get it too. So I didn't get to watch the game because I was busy at the tournaments too.
Yeah.
But man, as soon as I turned it on, I saw the score. I was like, oh man.
Yeah. Checked your numbers real quick.
Yeah, checked my numbers real quick and checked my phone. I didn't win nothing, so just turned my phone on.
I still think we could have won the first couple games if we
had Colorado. Yeah.
Colorado and Minnesota.
Minnesota and Colorado, yeah.
Yeah, because that guy didn't throw them picks that he shouldn't have threw the ball anyway.
And he fumbled down. That Sims
guy. If Colorado would have played like they're playing now.
Yeah. Well, Colorado, we
was personal.
beating them. Yeah, we were beating them the first three and a half quarters. This is that last quarter, the fourth quarter is when they end up putting it to us. So we should have beat Minnesota and Colorado. We should have only had one loss. And we should only have one loss right now. And that's to Michigan. Of course, they're cheaters now, so that game might fall out. So we could be undefeated.
Should be undefeated. Should be going for that shit this year.
Yeah.
So does Nebraska play Iowa in Lincoln again?
Yes, sir. Friday after Thanksgiving.
Friday after
11
Thanksgiving.
o'clock. Leftover. Have a leftover food.
party?
Yeah, that's what we can think about doing at home.
I'm gonna try to see if we can get some tickets to go out of that game.
Well, then if you need chaperone, then let me know what's on.
Oh, I'm talking about myself.
Oh.
They already went on that kid trip. That was last weekend. So,
Yeah.
last weekend. So
Too cold. Yeah, we'll have to go down and maybe scalp or something. We'll see what's going on. Scalp some tickets and.
yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good.
I'm gonna try to go to Kansas City this weekend.
Kansas City. Are you gonna go watch a game?
Eagles and Chiefs.
Eagles and Chiefs. Oh, that's gonna be a good one right there.
And then there's
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
then there'll be a barbecue contest down there too. Is then take in.
Hey, I told Buff I would try to wear a shirt that has to do with something to do with the show we're gonna have.
Yeah.
And I couldn't think of there was nothing, so I wore this barbecue shirt.
Oh yeah.
Remember that place, B?
Well,
That's a Kansas City spot right
Taco
there,
shirt.
bro. If you're going to Kansas City, this is the place you gotta go to. It's a gas station.
Overhyped.
No, it's not.
Overhyped.
You just gotta go.
this
check
guy
it
said
out.
he wore a taco shirt.
Oh,
He just got taco droppings all over it. That's all.
you didn't even look to. Yeah. So anyway, we got some games coming up this coming weekend. Little Leagues is coming up. The boys and the girls both playing at the arena, and the boys are playing at East High as well. If you guys know the coaches and you guys want to, find out when the games are, just get a hold of the coaches and they'll send you out the schedules. I know that the Boys and Girls Club are actually running a Pee Wee basketball league down at the Whirling Thunder on Saturday mornings. And I believe they start at 9 o'clock. So they're going. They say K through second, but if your kid is 4, 5, 6, or like 7 years old, I think, and you're interested in playing basketball, just bring them on down to the gym, and the Boys and Girls Club got that thing going on Saturday morning. So it is basketball season, so I know a lot of people are going to be hearing a lot about basketball. One other thing I do gotta bring up though is that the Winnebago esports team is actually in competition tonight. Tonight it's how does that say right there? They're having competition tonight, and those young gentlemen up there to see who's going to the fall season state finals. It looks like Michael Hewlett, Cassius Carnes, Damon Payer, and then Euge's boy Eugene Jr. Hana is the sub for that team, and they're playing Clash Royale. And then looks like Super Smash Bros. Unlimited 2 versus 2. Looks like Eugene Decora, Heine Morgan, and then Damon Payer is the sub for that squad right there for the 2v2. And then the game called Valorant. Winnebago looks like they're currently ranked number 10. Sorry about that, but Super Smash Brothers Winnebago's ranked number 3. And then at Clash Royale, they're ranked number 2 and actually undefeated 9-0.
Nice.
But this game Valorant, the squad is 4-4 and they're ranked number 10th. And then that squad on Valorant is Zane Bassett,
The big fella.
Devin Houghton being a two-athlete or two-sport athlete. In the fall. He played football and esports here. Damon Payer as well.
Swami.
And then Caleb Snake and Early Snow are on that squad. And then Jerry Earth, G-Boy, and then Eugene Decora Jr. Hana is also the subs for that Valorant team. So, Coach Bells, he does a real good job with those boys up there. I mean, I know that they only have a certain amount of time to to get on these computers and learn how to play these games. But he's in there. He's pushing them. He's giving them all the tips and stuff like that. And he's a pretty good gamer himself. So it's kind of like learning from a real good athlete, and you learn from a kind of a nerdy guy. And, Bales, Bales knows all those things and everything
He's
about computers.
back then when we played games. This is kind of another competition thing.
Oh yeah.
We used to play Bulls versus Blazers, and Quincy used to get mad when we'd get him and spit on the TV. And start hitting.
Buff would get mad. He'd kick the TV down.
Back then, those TVs weighed about
Little bitty 13-inch TV like this.
still weighed about
50 pounds.
160 pounds.
Well, back then, when you used to hit the side of the TV, it came in clear.
Yeah.
Back then, TVs only had 2 stations,
On
and off.
Yeah,
So,
crazy.
but yeah, but anyway, I'm not exactly sure if it said when that competition starts or started, but definitely gonna be checking in with those guys later on this evening to see how the boys fared in the. It sounds like it's the district competition to go to state. So, good luck, boys. Go get them, fellas.
Yeah.
Go get them state championships. Let's go.
Stay up late and play, getting hollered at home.
Yeah, tonight's the night, guys. But there's also a visual up there, guys, for that Pee Wee League we was talking about. Started last week. The league goes on for 4 more weeks, I believe, until every Saturday until December 9th, and then I believe that Land of Wellness is going to be picking up the Pee Wee League after the new year. So we're going to have like about 4 months of Pee Wee basketball when, like I said last week, that we're used to for Pee Wee only having like about a month and a half. They usually go about 6 weeks in July or in January, but there's a lot more basketball going on.
Alyssa Kai, get doggy down there.
Definitely get those little guys down there. They'll lower those hoops and it's gonna be fun. And then, like I said earlier too, the Peru State boys or the men's basketball team is starting their game here around 7 o'clock this evening, and yeah, that's where we're gonna go. But I do want to say something, bro, before we kind of end this segment. We got to do athlete of the week.
I got one that's pretty easy, so go ahead.
Okay, so Marty, we're doing an athlete of the week, okay? And if you want to choose any athlete of the week from anywhere in Indian country, you can choose athlete of the week, okay? So, but so you trying to let me go first, B Luv?
Well, he's the guest. Let Chocoboy go first.
All right,
His
think of
athlete
one.
of the week.
Go ahead.
Unless you don't got one, and then you
I
can
don't
think
have
about
one.
Well, think about it a little bit. Go ahead, Chris.
All right, well, mine's gonna be easy because the entire reason why I even asked him to come on is because I know that that this eating competition is a sport, and so I'm gonna give mine right here to Marty because he's right here with us. He's gonna sign the wall of fame outside as he leaves the building.
And you even get a little
And you
award
get
too,
you get
bro.
the medallion too. Hey, you beat it too. You just beat the whole thing and around the medallion. Be dope.
There you go, bro. There you
All
go.
right, so what about you? B
Okay,
Luv?
mine's gonna be pretty easy. It's gonna be a repeat one from the past, and we can't say enough about this kid all the time. Just being just the all-around stellar athlete that he is. But I'm gonna give mine to nephew Diami for his second place finish in that national tournament or whatever it was,
Yeah.
district or whatever it was.
It was
yeah.
the-
So I want to give mine to him again. He's one of a few, maybe the only repeat athlete of the week that we had.
Yeah.
But I want to give mine to him. Super proud of the kid. Super proud of the support system that he has down there, and his dad and his grandma and aunties and whoever else that made that trip down there for him. I just want to say congratulations, Chinchke. Make us proud and keep running, man.
Yeah,
keep running. Don't be getting in these food contests and then try to go run. Right, Jokes?
Yeah. Unless you train for it.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is train for you, son.
Yeah, so.
All right, Chokes. What about you, man?
Well, I don't have a specific athlete. I'd probably just throw my athletes out to the Bagel football team, to be honest.
Good boy.
Yeah,
You know, not just one athlete I want to spotlight. I want to spotlight the whole team.
Good guy.
There you go.
Good call.
That's a good one right there, guys. And maybe we'll get you that medal. Then maybe you can get it to one of the coaches or something like that.
Yeah.
On behalf of the
I'll
squad
probably
or
just keep
something
it,
like
but
that.
whatever.
Yeah, just probably
Keep it.
Yeah,
Just,
right.
there you go.
Put you have tassels, then you have two of them. You can put them right there.
I don't know about all that. We're not doing that today.
So
Maybe
I do.
off air.
I do want to say this to you guys. I do want to say this. I want to say thank you to Marty for coming in and joining us today. Visiting with us, kind of giving us your story, your background story, and then kind of what's going on with you right now. And then all the knowledge you've been picking up by doing these competitions, stuff like that. I mean, there's remember we always say we know some of the stuff
Yeah.
that goes on from what people post, but we don't know everything.
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting to get that everything.
Yeah, the
you
kind
know?
of the training has to do it,
Yeah.
and even who would have guessed on different tastes in order to, you know, because
Yeah.
food goes bland. You know, who would have known that?
Yeah.
I just thought because it's salt on it.
Yeah.
You know, I
So
don't know.
I do want to say thank you to you, Marty, for coming in and sharing
Yeah.
with us on this episode here of the Big Boy Sports Talk Show.
I was a good time, brother. I was
So,
a good time.
but I'm gonna give you opportunity to give any shout outs, or you know, if you wanted to say anything before we cut this one off.
No, I'm fine. I'm just got no shout outs right now. Just thanks for having me. Shout out to the radio station. Who would have thought we had a radio station now,
Yeah.
but we do.
Yep.
Super proud of that. Whoever puts the
Heck
thing
yeah.
together.
Yeah, Garen, Bethany, and their entire crew, and all the DJs on here. I do want to say something before we head out, though, but I just want to say condolences out from the Big Voice Sports Talk Show to the family of the late Louis LaRose. Me and Buff talk about Louis' offspring a lot down here with his grandsons, Hunter and Sean, the coaches, the baseball coaches and stuff like that. And then there's a lot more of the relatives here that are involved in sports that are related to Louis. And we just want to say our heart goes out to your family. Our prayers go out as well. And you know, we all mourn together. Ho. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Big Voice Sports Talk Show. This is your host, Coach Q, here with B Luv is in the house, and with Marty Cleveland, the two-time defending champ, eating contest there. And with the help of DJ Besme, we all say, see you guys next week, where we're going to have another show.
Oh.